What is Rail Live? If you're interested in the railways in any way, then I'm sure you've seen plenty of posts on social media about the event. But what's it all about? Put simply, it's an event that brings together a whole host of companies who tend to specialise in railway track, systems, renewals and engineering, and is used to showcase equipment and services geared towards the railway. It provides companies with an opportunity to display the products and services they provide. And, as the name suggests, it allows those companies to provide live demonstrations, which otherwise wouldn't be possible in an enclosed environment. The event takes place over 2 days at the Long Marston Rail Innovation Centre, which is now owned and operated by Porterbrook. The 135-acre site is an active rail facility, with space for stabling, so you may see some rolling stock stabled within the site. But Rail Live isn't really about rolling stock. Having said that, over the years the event organisers have managed to arrange the display of new vehicles, such as the very first battery-powered Class 777, which was used as a battery testbed, and the Class 93 tri-mode locomotive, which was on display this year and last year. I'll leave a link in the description to a video looking in more detail at the Class 93. Porterbrook's very own Class 99 Hydroflex also usually makes an appearance, and has been used in the past to provide a shuttle service from Honeybourne to the event. This vehicle has been converted from a Class 319 to run on hydrogen, with power produced via a hydrogen fuel cell. There will also be a link in the description to a video about that. The event is however geared more towards track and engineering, and allows companies to display products and services to potential buyers. It also gives service providers an opportunity to demonstrate the services they provide and equipment they have at their disposal. The biggest potential client is clearly Network Rail, so you will usually see a lot of people wearing NR branded PPE. They'll often be on the lookout for new products and services which will help with the ongoing maintenance of the railway. The biggest selling point of Rail Live is the chance to get up close to machinery, and in some cases see the machinery in action. It really is a unique opportunity, as even when visiting construction sites, people who are not working on the site are usually kept well away from machinery. At Rail Live, however, you can get right up close to massive machines. This allows manufacturers and service providers with a real opportunity to promote whatever it is they have to offer. Be it a seriously impressive so-called spider excavator, which has been adapted by UK-based King Rail to operate on rails, to more standard road rail excavators such as those operated by Coombs, or even a robot dog which is in development, which is being touted as a way to inspect railways in potentially unsafe environments. Platforms like this can be fitted with high-resolution cameras or LiDAR sensors to produce 3D images. The variety of equipment and services on display really is quite astounding, and I think shows just how hard the industry as a whole is working to innovate. Much of the equipment on display isn't so much about reducing the workforce, but reskilling and improving efficiency, and importantly, making the railway safer for the public and railway workers. Technology such as a system which can create a virtual wall and roof to stop excavator arms from striking structures or overhead line equipment. This technology, which relies on a number of sensors and sophisticated software, is mandatory on all excavators that operate on the railway, as it has clear safety benefits. Other technology has a dual purpose, such as vacuum excavation, which is now widely used during utility works, but can also be used to vacuum ballast from between sleepers. I'm not sure if anyone's ever tried to shovel coarse stone, but trying to shovel ballast by hand is a laborious and time-consuming job. This remote controlled system makes that task a lot easier and quicker. Additionally, it has a benefit over traditional excavators, as it reduces or possibly eliminates the risk of striking pipes and cables, which may not have been mapped. There are also larger vehicles on display, such as the mobile maintenance train, which I spoke about last year. As well as products and services, there are a number of theatres where talks are held, which provide project updates or are used to discuss and debate rail policy. This year, those in attendance may have spotted a familiar face, as Gareth Dennis was hosting the Engineering Theatre.
We've just had the spec review. It's not given us much, but it's given us something. What do you think? What is it that you think we can be doing, and what could we be doing more of?
It's difficult to summarise this enormous 2-day event in a short video, and I did want to make a longer video or series of more detailed videos. But I was there primarily in my role as a freelance journalist, and had a big assignment to work on, so unfortunately I wasn't able to record as much footage as I would have liked. But I just wanted to try and give viewers a taste of what Rail Live is all about.